Ooh, are we? There we go. We are live. How you doing, everybody? Another week, another episode of the Everybody and Their Mom podcast. The podcast that everybody and their mom is fucking listening to. Sorry about that. Got better lighting there. Looked like a fucking backrooms creature was back there and shit. um, come at you Sunday morning, 8:40. Doing it. Got to do it early now because it's been hot as fuck, man. It is so hot. This whole month has been like over 90. It's gonna be even worse into September. Well, hopefully not, but yeah, it's been over 90 for a while. Hope y'all are doing well. This is episode I think 88. Nice. Episode 88. Another week, another episode. I hope you guys are doing good. Sunday morning, like I mentioned yesterday, just stayed in, watched some fights because it's the sun doesn't go down to like 8, and at night the coldest it gets is like 70 degrees, 70. So it's not much I can really do in the daytime without fucking sweating my dick off outside. Um, and it's like one of those like uncomfortable heat as well. Like you can't. Well, at least for me, I can't even stand outside without sweating, and I hate that. Like I got to be able to like I have to be doing something to be sweating. I can't just be existing and then start sweating because then I get annoyed and like nah, it's just not a good place to be. That's why I'm not surprised if people get all mad and like commit like crimes and shit like when it gets all hot. But because people get heated and shit. But hope you guys doing well. Like I mentioned yesterday, just didn't watch the fights. Did I go anywhere? Yeah, I got like food and shit. But yeah, I didn't really. I had some buddies over too for a little while. That was cool, but mainly just watch the fights. We'll recap that in a bit. UFC. I just did the over on the boxing for Rolly and Teofimo. Figured Teofimo would win. And then I watched a little bit of the brand risk thing with Aiden Ross. That shit was hilarious. But and ended kind of and like well no ended in a knockout with was it Faze whatever his name was got knocked out. That was cool. Um, but I hope you guys doing good. Like I mentioned, let's see, Saturday, Friday, just stayed in. I watched the Demon Slayer movie, Infinity Castle. That was beast. And then Thursday through Monday, just working towards the weekend. Getting errands done and whatnot, just getting shit taken care of. But yeah, just mainly just getting ready for football season. Ready for that to start, just like everybody else is. And with that, we'll begin with this week's first topic, which is the Seahawks schedule. For my buddy Kabata right here, one of my loyal listeners. He's a Seahawks fan, and if you guys haven't looked at my past recent videos, I've been going over every week a different team, going over their schedule and what I think is gonna how they're gonna perform, which is relevant according to relevant for the teams that my buddies are mostly fans of, and ones that are probably gonna be relevant in the season, and will be more relevant than the defending Super Bowl champions. So let's get right into it. Week one, it's a it's technically the home opener, the season opener, but not really because the Rams game is earlier. But kicking off on a Wednesday, it's going to be at 5:20 in Seattle. The ring ceremony. With them being at home, give me Seattle winning at home. I just think they're better coached. They lost some players, but I think they got a better defense and a better offense. But this game will be closer than the Super Bowl was. I think with the whole offseason. And with the changes being made and coaching staff and personnel, I think the Patriots are gonna probably it'll probably be like a one score game. And then week two at Arizona, it's another win there. I think they split with their other division opponents, but maybe not San Fran, but with Arizona definitely. That's a win there. Also, week one is a win, and then week two, a win. Okay. My one's at 1:30. So afternoon game after a primetime game. That was, I mean, Arizona. They're a up and coming team. They're Brissett at quarterback, Darnold. I mean, not much of a difference there. Brissett's older. Darnold, I think has higher ceiling, but the rest of the team, yeah, Seattle's better. Coaching as well. And then week three at Commander. This is interesting. the most West Coast team going all the way to the East Coast in the morning against the Commanders. This is kind of a trap game, I would say. I'm gonna keep my eye on this one. I'm gonna give them the win, but it's a trap game W because that's gonna be interesting. Week 4 versus the Chargers. Ah man, considering they're at home, I would say yeah, Seattle wins that one. So with that, I'm gonna give Week 3 a L. I think on the road they lose, especially that early in against Commanders. I think Commanders are underrated this year too. Now, that might be not as good as everybody thinks, but I think they can compete for maybe a wild card. No, not even that. Huh. Either week 3 or week 4, they're gonna lose. Because that's a trap one as well. So either week 3 or 4 they'll lose. Week 4 being they're at home. Yeah, I think week 3 probably more likely to lose because it's so early on the road. Commanders early in the season, then be kind of healthy. Yeah, and then the Chargers, them being at home, that helps them a lot. Low scoring game in that one, I say, but them being at home helps them a lot. Afternoon game as well. This is gonna be a good game right here. Chargers, this is gonna be a good one. Here we go. Yeah, week 5, that'll be a win. So I guess just because they're at home against San Fran, I think if San Fran was at home, might be talking a little bit different and with the injury situations. But as of right now, with all that going forward, I think Seattle after week 5. Week 6 at Denver. Here we go. Oh, Thursday night football on my birthday. That is an L right there, buddy. That's a good game right there. Seattle at Denver. I'll watch that. I'll definitely watch that. That'll be on a Thursday. I'll check that out. Let me see. The two well-coached teams, Super Bowl defending champions. Denver was close to making the Super Bowl. Quarterback got hurt, and they were playing in the snow. But this one, prime time Thursday night in Denver. Them being short week on the road. Yeah, give me Denver. Give me Denver on that one. So after 6 weeks, I have them losing like 2 games, which makes sense. 4-2. Week 7. Ooh, Sunday night football, baby, against the Chiefs. I don't think they're gonna go undefeated at home, and if there's any game they're gonna lose at home, it's gonna be this one. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna give them an L here against the Chiefs. I think this is gonna be the Chiefs are back like week. You're gonna see the media being like, "Oh my God, the Chiefs knocked out the Super Bowl champions. They're back. They can come back last ride or whatever." For this core players that they have. But yeah, I think week 7. L. So after 7 weeks, I think they go about 4-3. Yeah, probably about 4-3. Ooh, then Monday night against the Bears. Damn. It's a tough game, tough schedule. Super Bowl champion. It's Monday. Not good enough to go in. I think they're gonna commit some. Give me a second. There we go. Got the reconnection back in. Sorry, internet a little wonky there. But yeah, like I was saying, if you guys missed that, I think after 7 weeks they go 4-3. I don't think they go undefeated at home. So I think the one game to lose at home will be against the Chiefs, followed by week 8, back-to-back primetime games. I think that one will be even more motivated after losing at home against the Bears. So I think commit some turnovers on the road. Give me the Seahawks. After 8 weeks, there'll be like 5-3. It's good. And then at home against Arizona, that'll put them at 6-3 after 9 weeks, which is pretty good. I think they're going to be either, even before finishing their schedule, I think they're going to be tied either neck and neck with the Rams to win the division and or conference. So we'll see there. Week 10, yep, at the Raiders. It's another one. That might be a high scoring dub because the Raiders have the Seattle's old offensive coordinator. He's now the new head coach. I think by this point in the season, week 10, Mendoza would be taking over the offense. Probably like 1 or 2 games in. I think by week 7 he'll be playing week 8. I think the Raiders are better offensively than they have been. They have Gentry, Bowers, Mayer. They have a new backup running back as well that has a bit of a pop. They just need those pass catchers to open up the field for them. But I think they'll win Seattle. But yeah, definitely high scoring. Let me see. So after 10 weeks, what is that? 7-3. Yeah, pretty good. 7-3 after 10 weeks. Then we get to week 11 bye. That's good. Here we go. Week 12. I don't think they play a single morning game except for the Commanders, so I feel even better about that pick, them losing on the road. I think that's like a wake up call for them. They're like, hey, like you're gonna get everybody's best because you're this defending champions. And then week 12, coming off a bye week, yeah, I think that's a win there. In San Fran, it'll be low scoring. It'll be afternoon as well, but it's and it's after the holidays, so yeah, that's pretty cool for them. They're the defending Super Bowl champions, and they get Thanksgiving off. That's nice. Yeah, well, especially that. I think the Niners are going to be injured at that point in the season too, more than what they are now, if not similar. So yeah, give me that. Ooh, week 13 against the Cowboys. Yeah, it's a win there. High scoring. Cowboys can definitely put up some points. But Monday night, damn, they have two Monday night games. Fuck. They have at true primetime games so far. They have one, two, three, four, five. Damn. And they don't play, and they only have one morning game. Every single game is not at 10 in the morning, like, or one in the afternoon if you're in the East Coast. Um, so yes, Monday night, that's a win there. Cowboys. The defense is going to be a little bit better, I think, this year, and their offense can put up some points. But I think Seattle's at home. That's crazy Monday night. I think the only team that can do it is the Chiefs, just because they have a quarterback that's composed enough and a team that has enough uh, camaraderie with one another to execute under the those immense pressures, which is going to be a Super Bowl environment, I would say. Week 14 against the Giants. That's a win there, especially at home. I think by this point, the Giants are going to be injured as fuck. Probably have Jameson there flinging it for some. I think probably win by like 10. Seattle on that one. Um, ooh. I may have spoken too soon. Oh no, I thought that was a home game. Duh. Yeah, that's an L there. At Philly Saturday. Yeah, yeah, that's an L there. Give me that one. If there's any road games you're gonna lose, it'll be in Philly and in Denver, especially because the Denver's Thursday night, short week. And this is a Saturday night, short week in Philly. Yeah, battle of the birds, baby, battle of the birds. Whoever commits a turnover first is gonna lose, and I think Darnold will do that first. Week 16 versus the Rams. I forgot through that they play the Rams late in the fucking year. Okay, because they play it's a Friday game, so damn, even less time to prepare. Hmm. The Rams probably play on Saturday as well. That's why. Okay, I think they split with the Rams. I think this one they're gonna win because they're at home, and the one they played second time they're gonna lose. Week 17, yeah, against Carolina. That's a win there. Carolina will be probably a low scoring win. Both defenses show up well, but I think either the running back that they'll have starting might be hurt for Carolina, and Bryce Young will probably throw a pick or something. So yeah, give me Seattle on the road, low scoring though. And then week 18, yeah, that's a win for the Rams, and they split that one. So overall, 1, 2, 5 losses. Yep, that's about right. I have them going about 12-5, which for the Super Bowl defending champions. That's pretty good considering the coaching staff they lost, the players they lost, but they acquired some players as well. So overall, I think they can go 12-5. I think they have the capability. Let's say everything goes wrong for them. They lose. I don't think they lose the ring ceremony. They lose to the Chargers. That's a losable game. They split against San Fran, lose to Denver, lose to the Kansas City, lose to Chicago. They say lose to Dallas, they say lose to Philly, and lose to the Rams. Nah, I don't say they do that. Okay. At most, they'll split with the Rams. They probably lose to Philly. I don't think they split with San Fran because of the injuries they have. They could lose to the Bears and the Chiefs and the Broncos and the Chargers. Yeah, so maybe like 7 losses at most, but I don't think so. I think 7 losses happens if they get a bunch of injuries, but that could happen to every team. As of right now, I got them about 12-5, competing for first in the division and probably the conference, honestly. With the Rams, I think them and the Rams and Philly, yeah, probably in that order are going to be the best teams in the NFC as of right now. Oh, and the people are sleeping on the Lions too. But it's just it's because the Lions, Packers, and Bears are all in that same division, so it's just hard, man, because they're gonna beat each other up, and it's really gonna be who's like the least injured team at the end of that. So it'll be interesting. It's definitely gonna be fun to watch. The NFC North, NFC West. I mean, let's see this. Let me see the divisions. Yeah, I mean, here it's the Jets. I mean, the Bills and the Patriots. Here it's the Bengals, Steelers, and Ravens, but mainly the Bengals and Ravens now, and Rodgers' last ride. So, and in the South, it's the Texans and Jags. Colts can do some noise, but we'll see. Like last year, they got hurt, so the Titans are rebuilding. And then out west, you got the Broncos, Chiefs, and Chargers. So yeah, this is similar to the North. Three teams all capable of making the playoffs, beating each other up. At least injured team makes it. Raiders rebuilding. And then the East, pretty much going to be down to Eagles and Cowboys. Commanders can make them some noise, as well as the Giants. They can make some noise in the division. The North, all four can compete against each other. The South, the battle of Midway, the battle of trash. Any of these teams could really win them all. Could win it, except for the Falcons, I think. I think it'll come down to the Saints and Panthers, though, in the end in the South. And then out west, like I mentioned, Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals, nah. And Niners, if they're healthy, maybe. But overall, I would say the best teams in the AFC, the best three would be um huh. The AFC is very deep because you have Bills, Patriots, Bengals, Ravens, Texans, Jaguars, Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders. That's 9 teams that could realistically make the playoffs. Yeah. So of those 9, which 2 do I not trust? Of those that I trust the least, 3 aren't making it from the West. So either, I mean, the Chargers are injured as shit right now, so probably them. And either we'll see how the Patriots Super Bowl hangover is, or the Bengals defense, how that holds up. But we'll see. Any of those 9 can make it the playoffs. Whereas over here, it's going to come down to Eagles, Cowboys, Vikings, Bears, Packers. They could all make it. Well, Bears, Packers, Lions more. So that's 5. In the South, oh my god, I don't even think any of them are that good to win the conference. And then Rams, yeah. So 7, those 7 I think are the best. And then if I had to pick a team right now to win, like each conference, probably the Rams. And in the AFC, I don't know, man, because it's always like a team I never expect. Like last year, I didn't expect the fucking Patriots or Denver. You know what? Last year I picked the Bills. This year I'll pick the Ravens. We'll go Ravens this time. Ravens, Rams, Super Bowl. If I had to pick right now, but we'll see. Lamar, it's because like they're good. A lot of these guys are good in the regular season, but when playoffs comes, it's like, you know what I mean. Shit, maybe the Bengals. They finally, you know what? Fuck it. Well, dark horse said Texans, Rams. Nah, I'm just kidding. But we'll see. That's pretty fun. All right. Okay. Are we back? Yeah. We're back, boys. Sorry about that. Internet just cut out for a second. It happens sometimes when we're back here. But now I can at least do it like this. I wanted to do it. So yesterday, Hernandez, Rodriguez. Let's start with the prelims, like I mentioned. Dyer, I parlayed her, got me a nice win, knockout. Third round, she was beating her ass the whole time. Second fight, Jackson McVeigh. I figured he was gonna win, knockout. I called it last time. Check out. I'm doing this every single week with these predictions. He won first round knockout, and then Stan got a first upset of the night, big win there for him. I didn't pick that one. I didn't decide that one either. Barbosa, yeah, I figured he would win off that crazy odds. Padilla beat Hapkarast. I didn't pick that one. Oh, no, I picked Hapkarast, but I didn't parlay him or anything. Gaziv, damn man, he beat my Kennedy underdog pick. Fuck, it's all good. Amers, craziest upset of the night actually. Plus 300, got a knockout on Douglas. Nice. Then went, got a, I think just subbed him out. He almost got Kimura. That was crazy. Judice, they knocked her out. Yup, first round. I wish I parlayed her. She was really good. better than I thought. Then Maderos, another huge upset in the main card. I figured, yeah, if he was the one, he was the one that could beat him to be Mason. He just headed really high. Drew Ritter just beat his ass first round. The ref just stopped it earlier. Petrino, but I wasn't talking about that. Fight was terrible. I picked Petrino, but and then Gregory. I knew he would win, dude. I figured he would finish him. I thought he was in the second round, but Anthony hung on. But Gregory outstruck him in the end. It was those leg kicks and body shots that Anthony couldn't handle, and it was the power of Gregory of RoboCop. I wish I bet on him. He was plus 180. Could have won a quick $20, but whatever is what it is. Good. Yeah, like you mentioned, good card overall. I mean, there was only in the undercards. How many decisions were there? One. I think two. No, only one. Only one decision in the undercard. That's funny as fuck. So there was one decision in the undercard. Yeah. And then in the main card, there was one decision. No, two, but the main event was good for that being a decision. So 3 decisions overall out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13 fights. So 10 finishes, 3 decisions, but one of them was good. And another was an upset. So pretty good overall. This week, though, we have another fight night. Sadly, it's at like 3 a.m. in fucking, where are they fighting at? China. Oh boy. But damn, fuck, it's a good card. Song and Nurmagomedov. Damn. All right, so we're definitely going to be leaning towards all the Chinese fighters and the ones that I know. So right here, Ding Meng against Cam Nelson. Let's go, Meng. Come on, Meng. Zhang Jingnan against Julia. Let's go, Zhang. All right, then we got Liu against Hector. Let's go, Liu from New Zealand. I haven't heard of a lot of these fighters, guys. It's just I'm leaning their way because it's in China for a reason. They got them out there. They're probably gonna be favorited. Zhao Long next. Let's go Long. Jack Jenkins against Sean Woodson. These two guys I've heard of. Both of these guys I have. Sean is a very tall, lengthy fighter. Jack, yeah, just 10-inch reach advantage. He should just win. He should just win if he just sticks outside him. Stick and move, and you'll win. He lost to Santos. His wins aren't that. Lost to Mariscal. His last win was against Tavares, unanimous decision, last September. Sean Woodson, I think, is coming off of lost to Dan Ige. But before that, he was just on a roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, draw, 5, 6, win. 6-fight win streak before that. Yeah, give me Sean Woodson. I think I might just bet him straight up. He's good. Bet him straight up. I mean, here we go. Rey Saruya against Borja. Yeah, they've been trying to get a Japanese fighter to be good for a while. Give me Saruya. But Kevin's good though, so Saruya should not be favored that much. At most, he should be 2-1, maybe 3. Kevin is good. This is gonna be like a decision. He might get a sub late, but probably decision. Here we go. Then we got Lima against Batabayar. I've heard of Batabayar. I think Lima's kind of washed too now, so give me Batabayar, especially because it's just the main play of the fight. All right, let's get to the main card. This will be 3 a.m. The undercard starts at midnight, I believe. At our time. Yeah, midnight. All right, so we got Bilal Hassan against Nilson Rojas. Oh, Hassan is the guy that got the win last week from Indonesia. Yeah, give me Hassan. He's going to be like Wind, where they're trying to set him up for future success. Oh, right here too. Lu Se, dude, Tafa's ass. Lu Se for sure. There might be some money to be made in this card, honestly. I'm a straight bet. Okay, I'll see after the ones I would actually bet on. Sumer Daji against Alex Perez. Ooh, give me Sumer Daji. Alex Perez is good though. But he's taking a lot of punishment over the course of his career. His losses aren't bad. He just beat Charles Johnson, but he lost to Amabayev. That's retire. Oh, that's when he tore his leg, dude. Oh my god, that's terrible. Okay, it's good that he came back from that to fight. Oh, he beat an uncle, two unks. Yeah, dude. Nah, it's gonna be some is gonna beat his ass. Okay, and then Kai Asakura against AR Lang. Okay, dude, they've been trying to set up a Japanese fighter for a while now, and they're hyping these guys up. They're not that good. I don't know what the problem is. I think it's because there's other promotions that pay them or give them better stuff. But our Kliang, bro, underdog picked this fucker, dude. Wait, did Kai win his last fight? I think he did. Hey, maybe Smotherman. And he lost to Elliot and Pantoja. How do you lose to Elliot? Oh my gosh. At least he beat Smotherman, but Smotherman isn't that good. Are you that good, Arlie Yang? You beat Gibson. He lost to Roll. It's funny. Honestly, bro, if anyone's gonna win, like a crazy upset, give me our E Kilang upset. Not confident in that. I'm picking that until Kai wins and by dominant fashion because I believe he could be a facer for Japan in the UFC. Here we go. Then we got Yan Zhaonan against Denise Gomez. Denise was a lot better than I thought she was. She's mean, but she's kind of tiny. She beat Pennington, Reed. These aren't very good wins. And then Yan, she just fought for the title recently. Win. Yeah, she lost to Wei Li. Yeah, give me. If there's another upset to happen, give me Yan Zhaonan. If the odds aren't there, so she's probably favored. Give me Yan. I think Denise is just kind of. Her best years are behind her. She's not a bad fighter. She's very aggressive for women's MMA. She's fights scary, but nah, give me Yan. Especially that, yeah, in China, yeah. And then here we go, Umar versus Song Yadong. This is gonna be a good fight. This is a potential number one contender fight. After fucking Sean O'Malley fights the winner of Marab and Peter Yan. So these guys got next 3 versus 6. I think Song just knocked out Figgy. No, he subbed him out. He lost to O'Malley, so he's trying to get back to that title contention. Which if he does with this win, that'll definitely do that. Umar, I think he just got back into the UFC. He's been back, yeah, for a while. So got him with 1, 2, 3. He lost to Umar. I mean, Marab. That was his last loss, though. Yeah, if there's anyone's gonna beat Umar, it's gonna be Marab. So give me Umar. This is gonna be a tough fight though for him. So 5-1 is crazy. I would not bet 5-1. The ones that I do feel comfortable betting on are Sean Woodson straight up because of that 10-inch height advantage, and then for parlaying, Hassan, Lu Say, because Junior Tafa is trash. Hassan making his UFC debut. They're trying to set him up like Anthony Wynn coming off a big knockout. Sumar Darji. If you want to trade him, he's probably good too. It's kind of expensive. And yeah, those are probably it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 of them. Yeah, those 3. And then maybe Parlay Usman as well if you want. I mean Umar, if you want. But it's not 5-1 is going to kill those odds, and he's not 5-1. He's like 2.5 to 1, if anything. Well, these are like very inflated. I've noticed. Who texted me? Sorry, I got a text regarding. What the fuck? How come it's not appearing on here? Whatever. But yeah, that's this week's card. Too bad it's in China. Otherwise, I'm not gonna watch it. It's gonna be at like midnight. It might catch like a couple, but main card is at 3 in the morning. So let me see, it'll be 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30, 5, 5:30. It'll be over at 5:30 in the morning. I might catch like 1 or 2 of the fights if I'm up early as fuck, using the restroom, whatever. But that's that so far. Now let's go over to our MLB update of the week. Let me see. We got our MLB standings update. So every week, just like how we've been going over different NFL teams for their schedules, we're going over the MLB schedule. I mean, MLB season by going over the divisions every single week. I decided to become a Marlins fan this season, and we're sticking to that. Let's see how we're all doing. As usual, let's start off in the AL, in the American League. The Rays still number one, followed by the Yankees with 73 wins and the Red Sox with 70 wins. Very good, those three right there. Followed by the White Sox, as we see here, they only have 67 wins and they're winning the division. Followed by the Astros, who are also winning their division with 60. Hey, but the Angels aren't in last place anymore. Let's go. They're 2 wins above the last place team in the AL. But really, it's looking like it's going to be the Rays, Yankees, Red Sox, White Sox, and the Astros. If I had to pick any of those teams, I'm going with the White Sox. Let's go. Let's go White Sox. And then in the National League, looking like it's the Braves, followed by the Phillies in the National League. But the best team in the conference looks like it's the Brewers with 81 wins. Wow. Very good. Followed by the Cubs in their division with 74. So Brewers and Braves, number one, their respective divisions. Followed by the Dodgers, who are number 2 in the conference with 79 wins. So very good. I think the Dodgers are trying to definitely the Dodgers, Brewers, and Braves are in that competition for that first round bye. I think only 2 teams get it. Looks like the Padres are in second place with 70 wins. So if we're breaking it down, so looking at the Brewers, Dodgers, Braves. Let's see, so the Cubs. Yeah, Cubs, Phillies, and who was the last one? Padres. So it's looking like it's going to be one of those teams. If I had to pick one, it's probably going to have to be the Dodgers. If I had to pick one of those teams, yeah, it's going to be them. The Rockies are still in last place with 50 wins, and my Marlins are at 66 wins. So they're just mid. They're like a third place. Yeah, they're a mid-ass team. I'm rooting for mid this year. All right, it's all good though. Hopefully their hat goes on sale because I like that F hat. With the fish. The one with the fish on it. This one. I like the fish one. I like this hat. The one with the fish on it. I was gonna get it from my dad, but he was like, no. But I'm like, it's F for Frank or F for father. But he was like, nah, just give me a Dodger one. So I got a black Dodger one, of course. All right. Next, for our final topic, here we go. Damn it, here we go. We're gonna do another mock draft. We have my first fantasy draft this Saturday. I don't know my position yet, but this is how I know we're in 2 different Americas, bro. Like, okay, so I recommended this is literally what I said. I was like, hey guys, we have Austin Eckler. We can do Ed Orgeron. We could do for the cameos to pick our draft order. Who else was an option? Orgeron and John Gruden because we had those before. So I was like, hey, we do one of those 3. Like they're all like available. Especially Austin Eckler. He was the one that was like posting like, hey, I'll do it for you guys, whatever. But they ended up going with some Love Island person, and I was like, bro. This is how I know there's 2 Americas because I've never seen a single episode of Love Island, nor have I ever been interested in watching Love Island. I asked my buddy who's in the league about it, and he was like, yeah, I mean, it's cool that they're on like an actual island. I thought they were like on a set or something, and I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess. But when I heard about it, I was like, this just reminds me of like the Real World, Big Brother, Jersey Shore, but like in the 2020s. And I was like, bro, I've already lived through all that. I'm old. I'm onk, so. Just not for me. Shout out to the Fools League, like I mentioned. I'm drafting for this league on Saturday. Full PPR, 2 running back, 2 receiver, 10 required, 2 flexes. That's what makes it hard. I think quarterback passing only 4 point for touchdowns, which fuck. And what I like about Sleeper, shout out to Sleeper, is they made a new draft board. Check this out, boys. It looks really good, much better than the. Well, this is just the beta, so here we go. Blast off. Let's manually set these because I don't want. I like that they let you do this too, because this is how the draft should go, unless you have like retards. No offense. Um, this is how it should go right here, because especially in PPR, I don't think people are going to trust McCaffrey's injuries. So let's start now. All right, I'm on the clock. I'm pretending I'm in the middle of the draft. I think last week I did it at the beginning. So next week I do it at the end, but I haven't practiced the middle yet. So this is why we practice. Remember, boys, I've been practicing a lot in the middle and the end lately. So I haven't practiced much in the middle. So this is kind of my first time. So here I have the choice of three players really. It's Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Considering this is PPR, I'm gonna go with the safest first round pick here. Who is on the best offense right here? I'm gonna go with Amon-Ra. So because I did that, I went receiver first round. I'm going to pick two running backs next. I think if you go receiver first round, you have to really solidify the running back position. Which here next would be Derrick Henry or Kyron Williams. Who we have a 32-year-old running back and a 26-year-old. If we get Kyron, we have to get what's his face later on, Blake Corum later on. Derrick Henry was RB 8 last year. Kyron, what did it say? 9. So both teams are both teams are gonna get touches. I think the Rams run a better offense. So because of that, fuck. Yeah, offense and age. I'm gonna just go with Kyron. Next pick, I'm gonna go running back as well, no matter what. Oh, that's good. My screen time is down. All right, next. So that running back. Okay, we have Jeremiah Love, Josh Jacobs, and Javonte Williams. I don't trust Jeremiah Love. I don't trust that offense. We have Josh Jacobs, who is injured. So as of right here, we're going with Javonte Williams. We went Kyron Williams, now we're going Javonte Williams. Next pick, I'm gonna go best available player. So we'll go flex here. Well, best available like flex. You know what I mean? I'm not going. It's too early to go quarterback and shit. Oh, I love this pick right here. We're gonna go with Lad McConkey. Very good receiver. Another not Rams player, a Los Angeles player, Los Angeles Chargers player to pair him up with Amon-Ra. I love Lad. I love a young lad. A young lad who's in here. Thanks. All right, next pick. I think we should really solidify the RB3 position. Yup, I love that. I don't like that Travion is going to be splitting carries with Henderson. And I like that DeAndre Swift's a good bear team. I might go. No, I should go receiver next pick because I'm gonna end up with like some trash. All right, so I have an option here. I could go Harold Fannin because I need a tight end. No, I should go receiver. All right, yeah. So Christian Watson, not bad. I really like Parker Washington though, and I really don't like Marvin Harrison or DK Metcalf because of their offenses and who the quarterbacks are. Less so DK Metcalf because Rodgers will get him the ball in the red zone. Christian Watson, I don't like his volatility. Yeah, wide receiver 40, and he gets injured. So as of right now, I really like Parker Washington, even though he's missed practice lately. I'm gonna take a risk on him, or we go the safe route and go Cortland Sutton on a pretty good offense. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go Cortland Sutton. He's not a sexy pick, but this is like a safe floor with Amon-Ra. This is a very safe pick. I guess that's what you have to do if you're drafting in the middle. That's the kind of been the theme so far. Yeah, now the quarterbacks are being taken after the quarterback. Dak or Justin Herbert. Who should I stack? Herbert gets me Lad, and Javante gets me Dak. So I get a stack either way. Um, yeah, we should probably pick the one. I hate that they're a week 14 bye week. So Justin Herbert was quarterback 10 last year. Dak was quarterback 6. I'll go Dak. All right, I went Dak. I like both Justin Herbert and Dak though, for these purposes. Steal, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted next. Was Fannin. All right, so I gotta get a tight end now, because otherwise I'm gonna end up with some trash. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I'll just go Dalton Kincaid. He's not bad, but he's not good. I gotta get a good backup though. All right. I wish I would have had Fannin, but this is what's gonna happen in this league. Either your tight end is gonna be mid, or one of your flexes are gonna be very mid. Next, let's start filling out that bench. So we need to get, I think right here, Josh Downs is very good. Either Downs or Brooks, I guess. Or Kenny Gainwell. I like Downs the most though so far. But next pick we have to go running back because we got to fill out that running back position. We only have 3, and we have 4 receivers now. 1 tight end, 1 quarterback. Here we go. I really like Jordan Mason or Chris Rodriguez here. I think Jordan Mason could be the starter though, because Aaron Jones is kind of an unk. So give me Jordan Mason. We got 3, 4, 5 available. 5 picks left. Here we go. What quarterbacks are available for backups? Not bad. Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield. Still have some available. I think we should go backup tight end here though. Oh, defenses are being taken though. The Eagles just went. Let me get the Broncos. Yeah. Seahawks, Rams, and Texans were taken. So give me those. Defense. Broncos defense in the 11th round. Not bad. So I'm going to go kicker, backup quarterback, and then 2 backup tight end. Yep. I like Strange as a backup tight end. Not bad. Who else is available here? A backup QB, Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love, Kyler Murray, Tyler Shuck. I like them all. Could go kicker as well. Kickers have been going. Yeah. Yeah, go kicker. And then we'll go quarterback, backup QB, backup tight end. Yeah, Baker just went. I can go Jordan Love or Kyler Murray or Shuck. I'll be a homer and go Shuck because I love my Saints. I need at least one Saint on my team. And then Strange is still available. He just went. Damn it. All right. I'll pair up Shuck with Jawan Johnson. And then I'll get one more like best available, like backup running back or whatever. You know what I mean? Like Spears or Tank. Yeah, we'll Tank. Nice. Okay. So if you guys want to take a look here, I went with my first pick. Let me bring this down. Boom. I really recommend the sleeper new draft board. So I went Amon Ra. I just went safest pick there. If I didn't pick him, I would pick Taylor or Cook, but I went receiver because it's PPR. Then went 2 running backs from there. Went 2 Williams, Kyron and Javante. I like their offenses. I didn't get Blake Corum because he didn't fall to me, but that's okay. I really like my RB3 with DeAndre Swift. I like Ladd and Sutton as my wide receivers 2 and 3 because I have Amon Ra. I went Sutton just because he was a safe pick as well, just like Amon Ra. Both good offenses. Both have shown success in the previous season. Here, I would have gone either Dak or Herbert, but I feel like Dak has a higher ceiling in terms of their offense with the players they have. And either way, it's a stack with McConkey or Williams. And when Kincaid, you gotta have a tight end. So that's what it is. Went with the Bills. And ain't the best, but Josh Downs. I think it's a sleeper, kind of a sleeper this year. Alec Pierce is still injured, and I think Pittman is kind of hurt, so he's kind of taking on the slot role. Um, Keenan Allen is there too, so they might find some competition. But as wide receiver 4, Josh Downs, much younger at this point in his career, I think is better. So and then my RB4 as well, Jordan Mason. So both these teams, good O lines, but their offenses have a lot to be desired because of the quarterback situation. Um, Kyler Murray's here, and then coming off of injury, Danny Dimes. So we'll see here. These are just kind of like mid-tier sleepers. Broncos defense are really good. Rams kicker, good offense. And then we went with the homers. Shuck and Jawan Johnson needed a backup tight end because I don't think, if anything, I think Jawan's gonna be better than Kincaid early on. And then Shuck is, he's hyped up sleeper, and Tank Bigsby backup running back in case what's his face gets hurt. Saquon. I don't know who went with Blake Corum. Oh, he went right here. Yeah, he went just before I picked Kincaid, which I would not have picked Corum there. I would have picked tight end for sure. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of my team. For quarterbacks, I can just write it out here. So make it easier. Dak, Shuck, RBs, Williams, Javante, and Kyron, Swift, Jordan Mason, and Tank. Wide receivers, Amon Ra. Let me go a little higher. Ladd, Sutton, and yeah, like 2 more. Yeah, Downs. Only have 4 receivers. That's the one part that sucks about this. Down, but I went receiver first. Not a big deal. And then tight end, Kincaid and Jawan. Yeah. And then defense went with the Eagles one? No, Broncos. He was better. Eagles before. And then kicker, the Rams. So yeah, not bad. Not bad there. I would say I'd give this team like a B. The tight ends aren't that good, and the receivers, I need to get like 1 more. But it is what it is. But the running backs, I think, are all good. Yeah, I would say to make it like a true A, I would need to drop like one of the tight ends and pick up another receiver and hope that everything, like, no one gets hurt. But yeah, should be good. Oh, and then hope that Kyron doesn't lose his starting job to sorry about that. My dogs are going crazy. I think they want to go walk. Yeah. So okay, guys, I gotta get it going there. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's just it's getting really hot. I gotta take care of stuff early, but see you guys next time. Next episode, Urban the Mom podcast. Everybody Mom fucking listening to. I'll see you guys later. Peace.